Hi, I'm Katie Hacker here at Artbeads, and we are going to make a sparkling illusion necklace using bead-alon wire. So to get ready making your illusion necklace, first you start out with choosing your beading wire, and I'm using bead-alon 49 because it has the most thread-like drape and it's going to be exposed between my beaded sections. So I also chose a color that works well with my beads, so here are some different metallic colors that you might choose depending on what type of beads you're using. So you'll cut your piece of wire to a little bit shorter than the length of your necklace, and then use a crimp bead. And you can use crimp beads or tubes for a piece like this, but I like to use the crimp bead because it takes up less space in the design. So when you're creating that illusion style, the round shape of crimp is a little bit less obtrusive in the design. So what you'll do first is crimp it in place. And I'm just making a loop here to attach, because I'm going to make many of these strands and attach them all to the necklace with a jump ring. We'll have the complete instructions for this in the learning library. So on the crimp tool, you'll see there are two notches. You want to use the outer notch first to make the shape of the tube a little more oval. You can really barely tell that you did anything. Then you're going to use the inner notch to make a crease through the center. You can see here there's a little bit of a crease. You want to make sure that your crease is right between the two wires and that your wires aren't crossed inside, because that can cause your crimp to break. Now you're going to use the outer notch again and use that to fold it into a rounder shape. So you can see it gets pretty tiny. Then you're going to add a bead, and these are 6mm, but you could use any size that you like. Then string another crimp onto your wire. Now this time, since there's only one wire inside the crimp, just be careful when you're crimping it that that crease is to the side. So we're going to make it oval, then we're going to make it creased. Press it gently, and then you can look to see your crease, and then use your outer notch on the tool to just fold it over. Now to measure these, if you want everything to be perfectly spaced, you can use a ruler, you can use a beading board, or you can cut a piece of rubber tubing or drinking straw that's the distance that you want. Let's say you want about a 1/2 inch. You would cut your straw to about a 1/2 inch, slide it over the wire, attach your next crimp and your next bead, and then you're ready to go. So this is really great practice for your crimping technique. You could make one strand or you can make a lot. They look really good when you layer them together, like in this sparkling illusion necklace.